Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks so much for joining me again for another video. This is going to be about everything I'd like to get made up in July. Can you believe it's almost July? I certainly can't believe it. So thanks so much to everybody who's watched any of my previous videos, anybody who's left a thumbs up, anybody who's commented, and everybody who's subscribed. I really do appreciate it, so thank you very much. Before I get started, I'll let you know what I'm wearing today, and this is the strip tee from Made It Patterns that I made very recently in this beautiful fabric from Ecobee, and it's just a little grown-on sleeve grey t-shirt, but if I spin around, you can see the little strip down the back that I've done in my rainbow fabric, which I am just eking out the last bits to say I have threads left of this fabric. Yeah, it's perfect. So just love this t-shirt, very happy with it. So July is coming upon us very soon. I'm filming this now at the end of June, and June was a bumper month. If you've watched my June Makes video, I don't know what I was doing. I really enjoyed having loads and loads of things to do. I really enjoyed it, but I'm going to take my foot slightly off the pedal for July, ease it off ever so slightly, and I just have 3 things to make, but some of them are quite involved, new things, stuff. So yeah, I really want to get my teeth into those. So just 3 as opposed to the 1,000,001 things I made in June. So we are going to be going away in July, which is really exciting as a family. So we're just going on a staycation, so just staying in Ireland, so which means we can just throw everything into the car. But for that, I desperately need swimming togs. So the only swimming togs I have are maternity swimming togs, which obviously I won't be wearing. So, and I was looking in the shops and humming and hawing, and I said, right, I really need swimming togs. I want to take the boys swimming. I want to take them into the swimming pool, everything. I want a really nice pair of togs, which obviously comes with its own trauma of wearing swimming togs in public, but we won't get into that. So then one day, Tilly and the Buttons popped up with a swimsuit pattern, and I took one look and I said, yes, that is the pattern for me. So I knew the lovely Steph from Fabric Romance was always stocking swimsuit fabric, because I had been looking previously when I was slightly kind of, will I make swimming togs? Will I? Is it going to be too traumatic? So I knew she had these beautiful fabrics. So as soon as that pattern came out, literally that morning, pattern bought, fabric bought. It was just brilliant. So what I have chosen for this, and I've dropped it on the ground, first of all is lining. So this comes in black. It also comes in more kind of beigey colour. So, but I wanted the black lining. So there it is, nice and bouncy. And then also the fabric, the main fabric of the swimsuit is this, which is just fabric. Fabric? Yes, it is fabric. It's fabulous fabric. I'll pop the name down the bottom. I've forgotten. I think it's something, is it Blossom Leopard or something, but it's just gorgeous. It is swimsuit activewear fabric, so it's got the grand big stretch. Actually, that's 2 layers. I'll pop it out to 1 layer. There we go. So it's got the stretch. It's beautiful quality, beautiful structure. It's just gorgeous. So I knew this is what I wanted to make my swimsuit out of. So I've never made a swimsuit before, so this is all new to me. Oh, I also got elastic, so I'll pop in a picture. It's just the 10mm elastic. Actually, I'll grab it. Far easier to show you. So this is the swimsuit elastic that I bought. So I think it's 10mm swimsuit elastic. So I haven't a clue how to make a swimsuit. I've never made one before. Never worked with any of this fabric before. I have worked with elastic before when I made the bra a couple of months ago, but I think this is a whole new ballgame entirely. So I bought the pattern. It looks really great. So it's the Corally swimsuit. So I'll pop in a picture here by Tilly and the Buttons. You can make a full swimsuit. You can make a bikini. You can make it with a high back, a low back, high or low waist bikini. And you can do the option for a ruffle all the way around the neckline and also a little ruffle on the top of the legs. So I will make the full swimsuit with the high back and with the ruffle. So that's my plan. I think looking at the measurements, I'm usually a Tilly size 4 to size 5, which matches my measurements on that one too. The finished garment measurements, it's obviously got a whole heap of negative E's being a swimming suit. So you're looking at the bust and waist saying that's nowhere near my bust and waist, but you're hoping that it's just the negative E's. So I'll have a look at that. The one thing it doesn't give is the torso measurement, which I think would be quite handy, because I'm not quite sure now, do I need to lengthen or shorten it? So yeah, I'm going to have to take a bit of time now poring over the pattern to really make a decision on that. Again, because it stretches, but you don't want it to stretch too much. You don't want it to be too loose with the risk of losing it in the pool. So this comes with a whole set of warnings, really. So if you have made any swimsuits, I would love to hear from you below from any bit of advice. I would really appreciate it. So that's all about the pattern and the fabric. So I'm just really looking forward to getting cracking on this. So I have a couple of weeks to go before my hollybobs. So hopefully this will be in the bag going with me and I can show it off then in the swimming pool. Hopefully. So yes, I'm really hoping this goes well, because if it does go well, it's just going to be so cool. Like, this fabric is just brilliant. Isn't it just gorgeous? I love these colors so much. So that's going to be make number 1. Make number 2 is going to be the Kiela wrap dress by Named Passions. So I've been looking at this for a very long time. I think it's so nice and so versatile. I've seen so many beautiful versions. And so finally I took the plunge. So I would like to make it out of this gorgeous stripy fabric. It's a navy and white striped viscose jersey from Crafty Studio. She had a remnant of it there, I think. It was earlier in the year, definitely, and she just had 2 meters left, which is perfect for the pattern, so I snagged it, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got really good stretch, really good recovery, and I think this is the perfect fabric for a Kiela wrap dress. So yeah, so I think that'll look really good. We'll have to see about the old stripe matching. Well, they're quite narrow. We'll see how we go. So the Kiela wrap dress is a beautiful pattern. You can make a full length wrap dress, or you can make a jumpsuit. You can do sleeves, you can do sleeveless. I would like to make the short sleeves, and also I'd like to make it knee length, just to make it a little bit more versatile for me. So I think I might have to straighten out the skirt a little bit, because it's quite almost cocoon shaped with the full length. It does come in quite a bit and it has a split at the back, but I think I'll make it much shorter, and I'll make short sleeves as well. It has the really cool tie all the way around the waist, which gives it the shape. So obviously I'll be doing the flying squirrel move that everybody does in the Kiela wrap dress, and I just think it's going to look really nice for summer. I think you can't really go wrong in Breton stripes for the summer, can you? So I'm really looking forward to having a go at this. The pattern pieces are enormous, so I treated myself and I got the A0 copy shop pattern printed from Amory, the Crafty Studio as well, which has helped enormously in cutting out the pattern. It looks like I'll be doing the size 12 to size 14, I believe. The bust I think you'd have to get spot on, but I think for the waist and hips there seems to be quite a lot of ease with your big wrap, so you might get away with a little bit of ease there, but I think this will look really cute, and again, hopefully I'll be able to wear it on my holidays. Let's hope for nice weather. So this is going to be make number 2, and I just have one more plan left. Last but by no means least, I'm going to have something to put all my lovely makes into. And if you'd watched any of my previous videos, you know now I'm loving the Incomplete Stitches bags. So Sarah does the most beautiful bags. And I've made the Trap-Eeny clutch bag, the smaller clutch bag now twice, but she also has the Apex tote. So when I was at Frocktails, she had a discount code in the goodie bag. So of course, went straight online and I bought the Apex tote. I'll pop in a picture here. So it's quite a large tote bag, and I think you can make an oversized version as well, so you could fit all your treasures in it. It's got angled outer pockets, it's got a snap and loop closure, it's got tote straps and hand straps. You can leave it open, you can have a snap closure, you can do it zipped. Then the inside you can have extra pockets, and you can also do a welt zip pocket as well, which looks really great. You can have the options for a lanyard strip, and it just looks absolutely brilliant, and I love a big tote bag like that. I really do. So it's aimed at confident beginners, and I know Sarah's instructions are fabulous, and I think she also has sew-alongs, which from what I've heard from other people who've made this is absolutely brilliant, so I'll definitely be giving that a go as well. And it just looks like a really nice bag. So I was talking to Sarah, I had the honour of meeting her at Frocktails, and she had a few tote bags with her. Obviously she was very on brand, so I was inspecting those, and they looked really great, and beautiful details, lovely lines, and options for colour blocking as well, which I was really taken with. So I'd asked her where she was able to get all the fabric and hardware, and she said Quilt Yarn Stitch, which is based in Ireland. I bought fabric from them previously as well, but I had never looked at their bag making section. So they have an entire section dedicated to bags and all their hardware, which is brilliant. So if you do want to give it a look, I'd highly recommend it. So for the main outer fabrics, I'm going to make 2 of them. Use 2 fabrics, I should say. I've got a navy and I've got a green, and this navy is the one that I used for my Closet Core Cali, so I know this is excellent quality. And then of course my favourite hunter green, which I love, so I think I'm going to do the angled pockets at the front in both navy and green, which will look great. Then for the lining, I got this beautiful cotton fabric. I think it's a poppy fabric actually, is it? I think it is. Yes, it is. And it's lovely. It's navy, and it's got little coloured hearts in it, which I think is really cute. So that's for my lining. Then for my hand straps, I've got this navy I think it's called webbing fabric, so that's really, really nice. So that there for the little 2 hand straps. Then for the main tote straps, I've got a rainbow, which I just love. So obviously, yes, my rainbows. So I've got this for the main, the big huge tote straps, which I think will look really nice with the green and the navy. And then for the zip, I have got just a navy zip, which I think will match quite nicely with the lining. Then for my zipper pocket inside, I've got a little red zip, which I think will look really cute with my hearts. So that's a little zip for the inside. Then I also needed some anorak snaps. So I got those little prim ones with the little snappy yolks on them. I found them quite tricky, so I'm hoping they'll be okay. I'm not great with hardware. And then finally, because I'm going to do a little lanyard, I got this little rainbow one. So it's a little swivel one, so you put your little lanyard in here and you can swivel it around and you can attach your keys and whatever to this. So yeah, that's a little quilt yarn stitch there. So all my hardware is from quilt yarn stitch. It arrived beautifully wrapped and with a lovely little bookmark. Isn't that really sweet? So it says, thank you from the bottom of my button tin, which I think is just gorgeous and that's really, really sweet. So I'm going to hang that up here with all my other bits and bobs. So that is all my plans for July. So just 3 makes, but swimsuits and bags, a bit of a deviation. So I'm going to give myself plenty of time, although I'll get them done by my holidays. And I will hopefully report back very, very soon with how I get on. If you've made swimsuits or bags or the Kiela wrap dress, please let me know. I'd love to hear how you got on below. And as always, please leave me a comment. You know how much I love having the chats. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. And I hope you're all well. I hope you're all safe. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon. Take care. Bye.